I'm here with the 2015 Acura TLX. It replaces the TL and the TSX and offers a better competitor to the BMW 3 Series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. My name is Omar Rana, and welcome to another episode of FLD Tours. I'm here in the Acura TLX, and as I mentioned before, this replaces the TL and the TSX. The TL was too big to compete with the 3 Series and C-Class, and the TSX was too small. Also, the TSX was stealing sales from the ILX, and the TL was stealing sales from the RLX. So many names there, but just bear with me here. Anyway, so the new TLX sits on the same wheelbase as the TL, but is about 3.5 inches shorter on the overhangs, making it a perfect sized competitor for the C-Class and the BMW 3 Series. You'll see the design overall is pretty conservative. Everything is LED taillights, LED headlamps. You don't see the exhaust, which is pretty cool. You have the new dual LED headlamps over here. Very nice feature, I think it's really cool. Acura still has the beak grille, which is really controversial, but I think it works well with this design because it is conservative and the beak grille gives it something sharp to look at. So let's talk about the interior here a little bit. The base price of the TLX, mind you, is starting at right under $31,000. Now, for that, I expect a lot of leather touches here and there, but over here you just have, it's soft touch quality material, but that's also present in the current Hondas, and I feel like if I'm paying for a luxury car, I should get luxury materials. A lot of the buttons, a lot of the switches, a lot of the knobs are straight from the Honda Accord. I would expect a little more luxury on the inside. Interior options wise, the one I'm driving here is a fully loaded Acura TLX 3.5 liter V6 with all-wheel drive. This is the highest you can go in the model lineup. So it costs about $45,000, taxes and everything included. And for that, you get a bunch of cool technology features that some of the competitors don't offer. For instance, adaptive cruise control. Yeah, a lot of the cars offer that, but they do not offer lane keep assist, where the car will actually steer itself. And the Acura TLX here, I just push this button down here and I can let go of the steering and the car will read the stripes on the road and steer the car for me, even through like a little bit of a bend, not any 90-degree right-hand turn, but like through a little bit of bends in the road, it'll steer. It's enough time for you to send a text, which I don't recommend. Don't text and drive, it's not safe at all. All right, some other features, you have parking sensors, you have lane departure warning, so if you do steer out of lane, it'll warn you and beep at you, kind of steer you back into the lane a little bit too. Other than that, you have the technology package, which offers navigation, Bluetooth, an infotainment system with AHA radio, Pandora, iPod, USB connectivity. I have heated seats in here, no heated steering wheel. I kind of wish I had that, especially since we are based out of New York and it gets really cold here, especially for me. I get really cold really easily. Let's talk about the powertrain and the engine options. Base Acura starting at right under $31,000 comes with a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine making 206 horsepower. We're driving the 3.5 liter V6, which makes 290 horsepower. 0 to 60 comes in about 5.6 seconds for the V6 and 6.5 for the inline 4-cylinder. Acceleration wise, ride quality wise, it's really smooth. The 3.5 liter comes with a 9-speed automatic with this gear selector. They don't have a regular shift knob. They have buttons here instead that you just push and puts you in that gear. I think that's really cool, it's different. The 2.4 liter comes with an 8-speed dual clutch transmission, offering quick shifts. The 9-speed automatic, it does offer quick shifts. There's no lag, but I wish it was like the dual clutch, which keeps going really, really fast. It does have this IDS mode selector, which I can select Eco, Normal, Sport, and Sport Plus. There is a difference between Sport and Sport Plus. Sport not as sporty as Sport Plus. Go figure. But when you're a Sport Plus, I just still don't feel the steering tighten up, the suspension changing a little bit. It's just the revs are higher. It redlines every shift, which is cool if you're in a hurry. But you're never taking the Acura TLX to a racetrack. You're not gonna go there and be like, oh, this is track day. I bought my Acura TLX to go bat crazy. You're probably wondering, why is everything in Acura's lineup being renamed with an X at the end of it? The reason behind that, recent reports suggest to differentiate itself from other luxury brands, they're going to start offering all-wheel drive as a standard option. Now that worked for Subaru back in the 1990s when they did that, and it really helped their sales. It really helped boost their sales. So maybe this is good for Acura. Maybe they should offer all-wheel drive as a standard option, and their all-wheel drive system is very popular. So, this might give Acura another edge. I like the exterior design. I like the interior. It's a very comfortable place to be in. But one thing I cannot stand about Acura is this dual screen system. I don't know, I just feel like it's too much going on here. The navigation screen is there, audio screen is here, but I can also put the audio there so I could look at what I'm listening to twice. It makes no sense to me. The other thing I don't like is the gear selector. It is pretty cool, it's innovative, it's different. You just push the button, but sometimes when I'm driving, I just have to hold on to the shifter. I mean, I like driving manual cars more than automatic cars. And so when I'm driving an automatic, I just like to hold on to the gear knob. And over here I can't, so sometimes I actually put a water bottle there instead in the cup holder and just held on to that, just for comfort. It bothers me. So while I enjoyed this pumpkin spiced iced coffee here on this breezy fall day, let me offer you guys some advice. The Acura TLX starts at just under $31,000 for the 2.4 liter, $35,000 for the V6, and $45,000 fully loaded with all-wheel drive, V6, and all the bells and whistles, right? So you might think that's a little bit expensive for Acura, but if you pick out a similarly optioned out BMW 3 Series and C-Class, you're looking at close to like $55,000 over that. And that's quite a lot of money. So Acura here has offered all that for $45,000, and I think that's a good buy. So if Acura is not back yet, they're on their way. My name is Omar Rana. Thank you for watching FLD Tours, and I'll see you next time. Hey! My name is Chris Harris, and I'm here to review the new Acura TLX. Do you want me to drift, Max? Yeah. Would you like some drifting footage? But this is an all-wheel drive car, Max. I cannot drift.
Picking me up this time?
Yeah.
All right, here I go.